everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a combo video where I combine two types of videos that I've done in the past. The first being a book haul video, and the second being a TBR video. TBR meaning to be read. Usually I do to be read videos at the beginning or when I'm about to start a new month and I'm setting out a reading list, and I just share the books that I'm going to be reading that month that I'm usually going to be reviewing while I'm reading them. The first book is Madame Pamida's Magical Tarot. This is just the book haul portion, by the way. This isn't going to be on my TB read because I'm not going to be reading this all the way straight through. I'm using it more as a reference. I am starting to do a deeper dive into tarot than I have ever done in the past. So I'm going to be using this as one of the books, as one of my reference books is what I should say. So the way it's laid out, I haven't read the beginning, but I have already referenced this quite a few different times as I'm revisiting the definitions for each of the tarot cards. So right here she starts with the Pentacles family, then your adventure with the Page of Pentacles. So the reason I gravitated towards this book is because she says in the front of the book, using the cards to make your dreams come true. And I was really interested to see how she presented that. So I'm assuming she makes you go on kind of like a personal adventure with the card. And I thought about doing a witchy challenge where you pick a card and then you basically do an adventure with it. I wasn't going to use the word adventure. But when I saw this book, I was like, wait, that's exactly what she's doing. So I was like, I don't know if another tarot reader or another witchy creator has already made a challenge like that, but I think it would be pretty cool. Still don't know if I'm going to do that. I just kind of ranted there. Then she has a category that she calls the keys to the treasure chest, where she talks about the symbolism in the actual artwork. Then she has the Wizard's Words of Wisdom, which is basically what it signifies when this card comes up in a reading. And then Behind the Mysterious Door, journal questions to explore the Page of Pentacles more deeply. So journal questions. And then magic words or affirmations if you're trying to, I guess, have an adventure with that card or maybe work with that archetype, I think is probably a better way to say it. The next book is also one of Madame Pamida's books. This is her newest book. It's Baba Yaga's Book of Witchcraft, Slavic Magic from the Witch of the Woods. So I have my own personal story as to why I picked up this book in the first place, apart from the fact that it just looks beautiful. That is not why I picked it up. I think I'll get into that later if I feel so inclined to share. She has a YouTube channel. Most of you probably already know this because if you are one of those people who are just looking for witchy creators, you have probably stumbled upon Madame Pamida's channel. She has had that channel for I think 7+ years. Tons of information on there. The way this book is laid out is so creative, and it's like part storybook, part Baba Yaga's witchcraft, part Madame Pamida's witchcraft. It's so unique. So I kind of wanted to do a flip through with this. I don't know. There's tons of videos reviewing this book already. So just go on to those videos. Just Google the review for this book and I'm sure that you're gonna have tons of info. So these next 3 books are kind of grouped together because they're around the same topic. The first one is an illustrated dictionary of the gods and symbols of ancient Mexico and the Maya. This is exactly what it sounds like. It is an illustrated dictionary. So it will have the ancient Mexican or Maya word for whatever it is that you're looking for, and then sometimes, if possible, illustrations and a little snippet of it. And then the back is full of the academic resources or resources for that information. I picked this up because I have been really trying to learn more about my immediate cultural roots, my parents' cultural roots, the indigenous part of it, from Mexico for over a year now. And this is just a great desk reference to have, I think. I haven't used it a whole lot lately though, so we'll see how this works out. This next book is only in Spanish. I have not found an English version, but I do know how to read Spanish, luckily, so that's not going to be a problem. Los Chamanes de México is basically saying the Mexican shamans. And then it says Psicología Autóctona Mexicana, which is native Mexican indigenous psychology. The guy that wrote these books basically went around to different, primarily still indigenous areas of Mexico to interview different shamans and kind of immerse himself and see what he could learn about these mystical people. So this isn't just one story, it's multiple like accounts of him doing that with shamans from different areas in Mexico. This is also a whole series. I don't know if it's like 4 or 5 different books, but this is the first one in the series, and I do plan on collecting them all. Now this big boy is something I forgot to share. It's like flopping because it's kind of like a book / magazine. But I forgot to share this in the video that I made about the things that my sister brought back from Nayarit when she went. And she got me this because she knows what I like. So this one says Shamanismo, which is shamanism. So it's just a beautiful magazine. I haven't read through all of the articles in here, but yeah, I'm not trying to do a full flip through of this, but it's really, really freaking cool. So I just want to show it. So those I'm planning on reading randomly throughout whenever it is that I feel like I need to grab some of that information. The magazine is more of like a casual read, but I'm not planning on reading through it entirely or reviewing it within this next month. These next books that I'm about to get into, however, I am planning on reviewing sometime soon, which is why they are now part of the TBR pile / section of the video. So the first book is Ambrosia's Book of Witch Flight. I got this book probably as soon as I knew it was on sale, I went and I purchased it. But August, the end of July and pretty much all of August was a freaking insane. It was just insane. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Well, we don't need to get into details right now. We're just doing a book video here. But as you can see, I already started reading this. I am not even halfway through, but I am planning on finishing this and reviewing it as I go. I've already started filming that, so I'm not sure when I'll have this up, but sometime soon. And this book is written by Jazmine Ambrosia, one of our very own here on YouTube. So if you want to know more about her or you don't know about her, go ahead and check out her YouTube channel. It's Jazmine Ambrosia. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to finishing this. I don't want to give too many spoilers, but like I said, I'm already dedicating recording a whole video to it. So I'm just going to leave that there and letting you know that that's coming up this month for sure. This is the last book in my TBR. I'm definitely not going to overwhelm myself this month. I'm trying not to because I have so many other things to do. But Veneration Rites of Curanderismo. I have been waiting for this book to drop for, I don't know, at least 4 or 5 months. As soon as I knew that Erica was going to publish this book, I went on Amazon and I pre-ordered it because that's how much I love her work. And I have been taking workshops with her over a year. I am almost done completing the online mentorship program that she has available. And I may or may not jump on the level 2 mentorship program. I'm still not sure yet. I think it goes without saying that I'm very excited to read this book, but just as excited to read this book. I started filming this one, so I'll finish this one first. And this vlog / reading review, whatever, I don't even know what to call the things that I do sometimes, will be up this month. This may take a little bit longer, but how cool is it that it's going to be done before the Day of the Dead? Because I mean, come on. And you know she planned to release it like that. Yeah, that concludes the combo video that I did today. Leave your comments below if you wish, and if you don't, that's cool too. I definitely won't hold it against you because I know what it's like to not want to interact with people because it's scary and social anxiety is a thing, but I am working through it and you can too. And I don't know why the fuck I'm closing out the video like that.